I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about devs confirm Call of Duty DMZ mode reset for Warzone 2 Season 4. Uh-oh. Infinity Ward confirmed a date for DMZ second reset and revealed everything players will need to start over from scratch again. Oh my goodness. Warzone 2, hold on, let's get this pop up out of here. Warzone 2, Call of Duty's Warzone 2 DMZ game mode received a massive overhaul in Season 3. The barter system introduced a new way for players to swap items they collected for other valuables. DMZ's new workbench feature allows users to either add or remove an attachment to contraband weapons. DMZ streamer Stode is worried about the future of the mode. The YouTuber claimed that a lack of replayability and long-term progression prevents the extraction shooter from becoming more popular. Stode, okay. Season 3 addresses a few of those concerns, okay, and Season 4 goes one step further by wiping progressive for a second time. DMZ will receive a progress reset in Season 4. On May 31st, Infinity Ward announced updates will include a refresh and reset like that of Season 2 in order to make room for new mission sets and the new upgrade. I don't know what that is. One big difference in Season 2 did not reset. This can't be good. One big difference is Season 2 did not reset insured weapon slots, which allowed players to carry over weapons between rounds even if they failed to exfil. Originally, Season 2 was also scheduled to reset insured weapon slot, but community members blasted the controversial decision and Infinity Ward backtracked. Insured weapons didn't escape a reset this time, and the devs explained that the wipe is happening because there will always be new ways to unlock them. Fraction, mission, progress, contraband, key, and mission inventories will also undergo a reset in Season 4. So let me say that one more time. Fraction, mission, progress, contraband, keys, and mission inventories. What is mission inventories? Also undergo a reset. So any contraband you have, I would say sell. Any keys you have, I would say, I don't know, it's kind of disappointing. If the wipe will not affect earned rewards such as blueprints, skins, and calling cards. Okay, that's good. Infinity Ward revealed that more DMZ Season 4 news is coming as part of an upcoming blog post. Oh boy, hold on. This is tough. I gotta admit, I started playing the DMZ mode I think not at the start of Season 3, but basically around of Season. I've only played this game for like maybe 2 months now at the most. I can't remember when I started. Probably, yeah, almost 2 months now. Around what was it? Around April is when I started playing this game. So I believe I started around basically Season 3 up date. I believe that's when I got into the game. So I did not see I didn't play Season 1, so I haven't seen what a reset will look like. I'm a little the problem I have with this news is that it's in many ways this is just bad news, right? Like if you think about it, like if the first news they release is, hey, we're gonna reset everything, we're gonna wipe everything, it's just like, well, I guess it'll make it fun the next 2 weeks to really try to grind everything I can, but it also is just like, well, it's kind of like, well, what's the point of grinding, right? Like, how far am I gonna grind? What am I gonna keep in the next 2 weeks? Keys don't matter, contraband don't matter. You gotta try to do as many missions as you can, but I don't know, does that mean all the missions you've done is gonna go back to White Lotus? Do you go back to tier 1? I'm assuming that's what may happen. I feel like the big problem with that is that people really, for some unknown reason, people in this game, they really hate PvP because it's really hard to complete missions in some modes. For the most part, it's really some missions are really difficult to complete, and some missions don't involve obviously any PvP. You're just like trying to get in, grab a key, unlock something, and get out. Basically extract. You're not really trying to do PvP. But if all the missions go back down to like literally tier 1 and you lose your insured slot, I feel like it's people may not want to play the mode. It's just like, do I really want to grind that again? What if season 5 we reset it again, right? Like, it's just like, I think this will cause some players to leave the game. I gotta be honest. I don't think this is, like, if the first news they released was like, hey, guess what? Season 4 is going to be dope. We're going to introduce, dynamic weather. We're going to introduce a new map. We're going to introduce this. We're going to bring this. We're going to have more bosses. We're going to expand the map. Ashika Island is going to have a hidden area. Things, if they're just like, hey, we're going to add these things to the game, and we're going to add new missions to the game, it would keep more of the players who play right now playing. But like I said, with PvP being as hated as it is, I think if some people get this news that DMZ is going to be literally wiped, and like I said, I haven't seen a reset, so I don't know if that means everybody's going to go back to literally tier 1 up, white locust, where the first thing you have to do is like ping a UAV. I wouldn't mind grinding from that point again. That would be fine. And opening a cash register for the first time and things like that, those really easy missions. I just think that there will be a lot of players who will just be like, no, I'm definitely not grinding through this. There's a lot, there's some missions where you have to extract with like 5 gold bars, or you have to extract with, 10 dog tags. You're just like, dude, why do I really want to go through those missions again? They were frustrating. They were difficult, and they took so much time to even get to again. You gotta kill certain bosses, and you gotta get into a stronghold and clear a stronghold in like 20 seconds. If you've completed these missions in season 3, you don't really want to go back to season 4 and have it all the missions that you completed wiped down to tier 1. Now, listen, like I said, I did not play in season 2, so I don't know if it seems like that's what they're saying, that everything is going to go back down to tier 1. I really hope that's not what it is, but if it is, I think personally they're going to end up losing a lot of players. Like, a lot of players are going to end up leaving because of the mission progression. If you go back, if you're at like tier 3 or tier 4 or even at tier 5, where you're almost completely finished all of the missions, and the idea that one day later, in 14 days from now, you open up your game mode and you're literally back down to tier 1, where you have to ping a UAV and open a cash register. You just be like, no, I'm definitely not grinding this again. There's no way possible for me to grind this again. Maybe this is the last reset. I was thinking about restart, having another account. I don't know if that's allowed, but basically starting a new account so I could start at the first tier of the mission. So this doesn't bother me. I love the mode. I really enjoy playing DMZ all the time. I don't even mind for PvP, PvE. I enjoy it all. I really enjoy like going to the caves. I enjoy the the tough missions, going after the bosses, going into city caves. Some people really hate the cave, but to me that's like exciting because it's so difficult, right? Like, it's not easy to do, so I don't mind doing that. I'm a little worried, because the weapons case, and I don't think that I'm at like 4 or 5 weapon cases extracted, but if that goes back down to 0, I may lose my mind. No, it doesn't matter. I'll be fine, but let me know your opinion of the story. Like I said, if this means all your mission progression, if you're in tier 5 and it's going to be reset back down to tier 1, I personally think a lot of players are going to leave this mode because, like I said, a lot of players don't like PvP and DMZ mode because they want to progress in their mission progress. And and if your mission doesn't involve any PvP and you're just trying to get in and extract something, and someone comes and kills you, and you're just like, oh my god, now I gotta do this stupid mission again. No. So the idea, if they reset all of the tiers from tier 4, tier 5, tier 3, tier 2 back down to the first tiers where you have to open a register, you have to ping a UAV center, I personally think they're gonna lose a lot of players. They got a fair amount of players, unless they bring this cool, crazy, dynamic weather where you have to use nighttime vision on Ashika Island at certain times. Maybe open up Building 21. The biggest problem I have before I end this video is that I would have preferred if DMZ are going to release any news. If the first news you release about season 4 is what you're taking away, that's a problem. Like, at least release, like, okay, we're going to reset everything, but guess what? In season 4, right? In season 4, we're gonna bring this faction. You're gonna have to use nighttime goggles. There's gonna be, Building 21 is gonna be open. Offer something that you're gonna bring to the game with season 4. Don't just tell me we're gonna reset all your progress that you had from season 2 and season 3 back down to tier 1. That is just disappointing, right? I'm definitely starting to get worried about the future of DMZ. I follow Stoday, I follow Westy, Onyx, Stone Mountain, Tamo, all these great, Lucci, all these great DMZ content creators. Definitely a little bit concerned that, the next few months that there will be a lot less DMZ videos if everyone goes back down to literally tier 1. But let me know your opinion of this story. Will you be upset? Will you be playing? Will you be grinding back from tier 1 in season 4? Or are you just going to be like, I'm done with DMZ. I'm just over it. I'm Jason, the world is yours. Today we had a story about the Call of Duty devs confirmed that the DMZ mode reset in Warzone 2 will be for season 4. So there will be a hard reset in 2 weeks for DMZ. All missions will be wiped. Insurance slots wiped. Keys wiped. Contraband wiped. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.